Hey cuties. So I'm actually soaking off my last set, the strawberry cow set, as I'm filming this intro because I am just that great at multitasking. As I soak off my last set, I'm gonna tell you what's going on in this video. Born Pretty sent me some gel polish to try out for you guys again. What can I say? Like, all these companies just keep emailing me like, hey, we want to send you free stuff so you can use them in your videos. And I'm like, sure, I'll use them. Free stuff. Cool. So I'm super thankful because they sent me a 6-piece gel polish set, and I'm pretty sure these are all pink. And they also sent me a little pot of their metal painting gel. So it's like that metallic chrome painting gel stuff. So yeah, even though it's pink gel, I think I have something spooky in mind. And I also want to do some acrylic. So, because now I'm just obsessed with acrylic for some reason, especially custom glitter acrylic. So I think we're definitely going to end up making one of those. I said that making custom acrylic was going to become like a series on this channel, but I just feel like I end up making custom acrylic in every single one of my videos. But it's not a problem. It's not a problem. It's okay. It's cool. It's fun. So anyway, yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. But also, before we get into the video, I asked you guys in a community tab post poll thing what you guys wanted for the special 1K celebration video. And I said you could either have a subscribers draw my nails or a Q&A video. And it was split like 70%, 30%. The people spoke and you guys want a subscribers draw my nails. So that's what I'm going to give you. We're going to do a subscribers draw my nails. And before I explain how this is going to work, I just want to give credit to Emily Susanna for being the queen of subscribers draw my nails. So depending on what day this goes up, I should have already posted another community tab post including a Google form that you guys can fill out. And in that form, I included an image of this little template that I drew for you guys. And on that template, you can design the nails that you want me to do. All you have to do is either take a screenshot of the template, you can print it and draw on it and take a picture of that, or you can download it to your tablet or your phone and draw on that. And then before you submit the form, there's a place at the bottom of the form for you to upload the file. I'm gonna call this subscribers design my nails because you guys don't necessarily have to draw them. I also don't mind if you like crop different images or patterns that you like and put them in like the template. You don't necessarily have to hand draw it because I know some people like don't like hand drawing. You can also just like upload images if you'd like of like different characters or whatever. And I'm gonna leave this template up for like a week and a half, I think, before I actually do it, before I like actually film. So you guys have like a week and a half to upload your designs. Okay, that's that. I'm just gonna finish soaking these bad boys off right here and let's do some spooky acrylic nails. Let's go. Let's go. Go. Bye. Okay, so here we are. I finished soaking and removing these and they look pretty crusty because I didn't actually fill in the protective hard gel layer like I normally do. I figured we could just do that on camera together. And if you're wondering why these Care Bear ones turned from stiletto into coffin, okay, so remember how these stiletto tips that I used were super bendy and flimsy, and then I also tried to make the acrylic super thin, which I achieved a little too well. So the tips of them were like bendy, and one day I was just like extra fidgety and I kept bending them until the thumb and the pinky actually cracked off. So then I just chopped them all down into coffin and now we have coffin nails. But it's fine because they're still cute. Anyway, first things first, let's open this and swatch the colors that we got. Just gonna open some nail mail, nail mail. You know that show Blue's Clues? My brother used to love that show, my little brother, and we used to watch all the time. Remember whenever they'd get mail, there was like that little jingle they'd sing? I don't remember. Okay, yes, I think that they are all pinkish tones. Cool, so we've got 6 of them and they're each 10 milliliters. So don't know how well you can see that, but they're 10 milliliters. So they're decent sized bottles. Because whenever you get like the sets, like the last set that I used, that was from Savaland and there was like 30 colors for $25. Those sets come with really tiny bottles. They're literally like 5 milliliters each, so only half of this size. But I think that it's totally worth it if you just want like a large array of colors to be able to do like nail art like this, because to do like a little rainbow or like a little Care Bear doesn't take that much gel. So yeah, I'd say that if you want to invest in a bunch of different gels to just do like little nail art, like this, I would totally go for like one of those bigger sets with like smaller amounts of gel in each bottle. But if you don't really like doing a lot of like nail art like this and you don't need a whole bunch of colors, then it's totally worth it to invest in like the bigger bottles of like colors that you'll actually use. So that's just my take on the issue. But let's swatch these, shall we? Let's do it. So here are all of the colors. I just want to say I really love these two in the middle. They are so vibrant and bright. And then this glittery one has like fine hollow glitter and chunky hollow glitter. And it is so pretty. I think that Born Pretty really does a great job of creating like super vibrant, like fluorescent colors. So I think I kind of have an idea cooking in my head. So our first step is going to make a custom acrylic. Of course. So I want to make a black custom acrylic because I think what I want to do, I've really been enjoying ombres recently, and I think I want to make some acrylic nails that are ombre'd from black to pink. But I want to try that ombre method where you like just paint the gel on only the tip before you apply the acrylic, and then you ombre the acrylic over it. You know what I mean? So I'm going to use like the pink for like the tip, and then I'll use this black acrylic that I'm about to make for the nail bed part, you know? So like ombre from, you know what, let me just do it, all right? And you'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see what I mean. So I'm going to make it glittery. So first I'm going to put in like these little confetti glitters, and they're black, of course. Well, I've never even used this one before, or have I? I don't know, whatever. So let's put some of that in there. And then I actually also just got this little round thing of glitter from Michaels, and I think I'm gonna put these silver stars in there because they're not really black, but they're close enough to black that I can use them. Okay, and then I have this little organizer of a bunch of random different little black glitters. So I think I'm going to put the hearts, you know, I'm just going to put a bunch of different ones. Starting with some of the hearts, and then maybe also a few of the stars. Although I already put stars in there, so actually, yeah, let's not do that. I think the hearts should be fine. Actually, okay, the stars that I put in were silver, so I guess putting in a few black hearts too could look kind of cool. They're not gonna hurt, although I'm getting them literally everywhere. And then I also have this black hollow glitter, so of course that's gotta go in there. Can never have too much hollow. Nope. Okay, and then I really want to be able to see the glitter this time, so I'm going to put only literally 1 scoop of the mica powder. Okay, and then I've got my Mia Secret Clear, the 8 ounces. I need like 3 of these 8-ounce containers because I love making custom glitter acrylic. My goodness. That should be good. So now I'm just gonna shake it up. And I've been making like the custom acrylics on my like shorts. And someone actually asked me if I could sell it because they wanted it. And that is so sweet. But you guys, let me tell you, like if you want pretty glitter custom acrylics, like they are not hard to make. Just go to Michael's, get yourself some glitter, buy some clear acrylic, just throw a bunch of glitter in the thing, put some clear acrylic in there, shake it up, and I guarantee you it'll look good no matter what because it's glitter. How is it not gonna look good? I mean, come on now. Okay, so I'm going to actually wait to test this until I have my nails prepped and my tips on because I don't want to be smelling monomer for longer than I have to be. Okay, so before I put any base coat on, dehydrator, or whatever, I'm going to do a little bit of prep on my cuticles, just with like my round cuticle bit, because I haven't done this in a hot minute. And I'm also just gonna buff them real quick just to kind of try to make them even, you know? I know there's still like dead skin and such around my nail beds, but I do not trust myself to cut off any dead skin with the cuticle nipper because I have hurt myself way too many times doing that. It doesn't bother me. We're just gonna leave them like that. So I'm just gonna dehydrate them with 91% alcohol. And I'm also gonna use a dehydrator just because I have it and I'm extra like that. So I'm gonna go in with my base coat first because I am going to put a layer of hard gel on my nails. I just like putting a layer of hard gel because it just kind of like makes me feel better about like filing and stuff and changing my sets so often. And then this is the hard gel I've been using. It's just like this IBD builder gel in a bottle. So I'm just gonna put a super thin layer of this. Sheesh, those heat spikes were kinda crazy. I had to use like the 120 low heat setting on my lamp. That shit burns. Okay, so the tips that I'm going to use today are these like Una Gela. Is that how you say it? Maybe. Long square tips. Actually, I think they're like extra long. So let me just size these bad boys out real quick and I will be back. So there they are, all sized out. Now I'm just going to use a little bit of my primer to prime the underneath inside of them where they're going to meet my nail. And I prefer to put my tips on using the glue gel. So I'm just using like this Nail Extend glue gel from Savaland. And I have my little, whoa, there it is. Have my little gooseneck lamp over here to the side. Just like with these tips particularly, I always have a hard time getting like the glue to actually dry and for them to stick. So using the gel is just like so much easier. And although I'm kind of tempted to rock this length, I think it is a bit too long for me right now. So I'm gonna clip it down to 8 magnets length. There we go. I think that length is much more manageable for me right now. So now I'm just gonna file it a little bit where the tip meets my nail, kind of smooth it out a bit and also file the entire tip and buff my nail so that we can get it all nice and prepped for our gel and acrylic. Okay, so like I explained before, I'm actually going to paint the tips with the pink gel polish to create the ombre. So since I'm going to put gel polish on the tips, I'm gonna have to go in with another base coat. And I was actually inspired to do this method where you like do the ombre with the gel polish. I like know there's like it's probably been done so many times, but I was watching this one YouTuber. I think her name is Alma, and I actually posted a community tab post about her channel because I actually like love the videos that she makes. I like have probably rewatched them all like a couple times. But she does these really unique videos where she does like nails and true crime. So she like does her nails while she talks about like a true crime case. So if you guys are also into true crime, you should totally go check her out. She's like a new channel, so she's small, but I feel like her channel could definitely do really well because that idea is just so cool to me, and I love shouting out creators that I personally really love. Okay, so for the ombre, I think that it would actually be really cool if we ombre'd from like black down here, and then on the tip there's actually like an ombre from this lighter hot pink to this like dark, almost like red hot pink. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. So that's these two. So I'm just gonna start with the lighter hot pink and bring it like halfway up the tip. And then I'm actually gonna use this other brush, and before I cure it, I'm gonna like feather it up. I'm still trying to learn how to do ombres with gel polish, so you know, like, give me a break. And then I'm gonna go with this other one. Maybe like touch it up a little bit. I'm not really worried about the different colors getting on like the brushes from the bottle, because I feel like it's just like such a tiny minuscule amount that doesn't really matter. Honestly, I think that ombre is like low-key so good that you can't even tell that it's an ombre. Lol, who am I kidding? It's not that great. I'm gonna flash cure this. Oh, I'm so disappointed. I knew my vision was starting to feel a little weird, and I'm definitely getting an ocular migraine, so that's fun. If you don't know what an ocular migraine is, I'm sorry if you do know what it is because you have them, because I know they suck. But it's basically where like you get this like really fuzzy kind of aura looking thing in your vision. It's like I can still see, but it's just like really irritating. And usually it comes with a headache after. So I'm gonna go grab some coffee and some Excedrin to try to make it go away, and I'll be right back. All right, so I made a coffee. Took some Excedrin and it's not gone, but these things definitely get worse before they can get better. So I'm just gonna try my best to finish the ombres, and then I'm probably gonna wait out this ocular migraine until I get into any of the acrylic and monomer, if you know what I mean. I doubt that the smell of monomer will do anything great for this migraine. Yeah, that's the plan. Bear with me if this isn't like focused or in frame. Okay, so thankfully that one disappeared pretty quickly after I chugged some coffee and took the Excedrin. And let me just say, this ombre looked so good. It's probably because the two colors are literally like almost the exact same. Although like when you look at them, like they're not really the exact same. They're a bit different, you know what I'm saying? This one's definitely more red. I'm just proud of this ombre, okay? That means it's time for the acrylic. Gonna break out the black dish and the coffee scented monomer again. I actually enjoy using this monomer. Even though it doesn't actually smell like coffee, it doesn't smell bad per se. I do use Vaseline whenever I clean my brushes to like keep them hydrated and moisturized. So I just kind of clean them off with some alcohol before I use them. Just thought I'd mention that real quick. I'm gonna try to use that fancy trick. That literally makes me feel like a professional. So cool. I'm just getting too good at this, guys. I'm just getting too good. Let's test this out, shall we? And it's super black. No! You honestly cannot see like any of the glitters in that. But actually you can kind of see the hearts. Kind of. You can kind of see them. You know what? It's fine. It's glittery. It's black. Mission half complete. So first I'm just going to put my primer on. And I'm gonna just put my primer like over the gel as well. I don't know if that's something you're supposed to do, but honestly don't see why not. Because I am going to be going over the ombre with clear. So with the acrylic, we're going to be ombreing from black to clear. Okay, so let's do this. I'm gonna start with small beads, and it's very hot in here. Okay, maybe not very hot, but it's pretty hot in here, so this is probably going to be setting pretty quick. Why is it so hard to fade this black up? Somebody tell me. All right, I think that's the best we're gonna get with the fading of the black. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Now I'm gonna go in with the clear. Definitely got some of the black on the pink part, which is kind of annoying, but it's fine. Is it fine? I don't know, but it's whatever. And I'm actually going to put a very thin like layer of clear to cap the black glittery acrylic as well. Is it great? No, it's not that great. Not as good as I was hoping. Okay. Ombreing the black was a little harder than I anticipated, okay? But I'm gonna try my best to do better with the rest of them. And I'm also going to switch to my smaller brush because, I don't know, I feel like it's just easier for me to use a smaller brush. But let's just continue trying to ombre these. Okay, yeah, I think it's so much easier to use a smaller brush to do the ombre with the black and then go back in with the larger brush to do the clear. All right. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and tell you that I think this looks good because frankly, it doesn't. Frankly, I think it looks pretty bad. But you know what I also think? I also think that with some hope, a prayer, and a little bit of nail art that these can be saved. All right? I think that all hope is not lost. Whoops, I have hope. But first things first, I've got a bit of filing to do. And honestly, I'm kind of impressed with myself, how great I'm getting at acrylic. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not that great, but I'm definitely getting better because one, they're not thick daddy, and two, they're not super duper like lumpy. They're a bit lumpy. Okay, they are lumpy and bumpy, but they're not too lumpy and bumpy. So yeah, I've got some filing to do. So let's just speed through this filing real quick like so that we can get on to the real good stuff, the nail art. So excited. I've got a little plan up in my brain, boiling, simmering. So it's actually the next morning. I thought it was best that I probably should just take a break. So it's the next morning. And the more that I look at these, the more that I do not like them. I don't like them. They're just kind of bad. I don't like them. We have to fix these. Okay, we've got a lot of work to do. The good thing is that since I took a little break, I had a lot of time to think about what design I want to do on these. And I think I know what I want to do. And I think I'm excited about it. And I think that it's going to be good. I think that's going to be good. So let's put a base coat on these first. So we got the base coat, and actually, now that a base coat is on it, and I actually see the sparkles and the glitter, I actually think that I'm kind of warming up to it a little bit. Okay, it's not as bad as I thought that it was. Okay, so first things first, I want to draw Scream. You know Scream? This is gonna be a spooky set, okay, girls? Spooky season is here. It's here in my book, all right? So it's time to get spoopy. So gonna get out my little palette, which for some reason is full of glitter. Gonna need some white. Gonna need some black. And then actually for the design I have in mind, we're also going to need some pink. Ooh, I'm getting excited about this just looking at the colors. I think I'm gonna break back out my Beetles liner brushes. I've been using those ones from Shein, but I just feel most comfortable with these ones. I don't know what it is. And I'm gonna speed through most of this. Someone actually commented and asked how long it actually took me to do these nails. And let me just say, just the bears themselves, all of them together probably took me 2.5 hours. And if I talk to you guys through every single moment and step of the nail art process, this video would probably be 1.5 hours long. So I'm just gonna speed through through it kind of, but you guys will see what I'm doing. Let's get to drawing Scream. Okay, so here's our little Scream, but I'm not done because I actually think that I want to give him cute little heart sunglasses. I'm gonna use like the sparkly one. There is our Scream. And I think that this set is looking better already. My hopes are again renewed for this set. So I'm just gonna wipe it off with some alcohol because there was a lot of lint that got stuck in it while I was working on it. And we're gonna top coat it. And of course, we're gonna go with the glossy top coat because who am I? I've like literally never used a matte top coat before, and I think that some of you probably would like me to. Come on. You can't use a matte top coat with glitter. Okay, it's just like should be illegal. You just can't do it. Now that we have the Scream on there, and by the way, I chose to put Scream on this nail because I knew that it was gonna take up literally the whole nail and that like basically the ombre underneath was gonna be totally covered. And since I hated this nail the most, that's why I chose it, because I hated the ombre on this nail. It looked so bad. And now Scream is there and it's covering it, and I'm so hyped for this set now. So I don't even know which nail I want to do next. Also, I forgot that we have this metal painting gel that I literally did not even swatch yet. And I should probably open it so that I can use it. You know these little like cuticle cutter thingies? I used these things when I like first started doing my nails and totally botched up my cuticles, so I never use them on my cuticles anymore. But the only purpose they serve for me is opening things like this because they just work perfectly for this purpose. Whoa, that looks so cool. Whoa. Okay, that looks totally epic. Let me just swatch it real quick. Whoa. It's like weird. It's like so chromy that I like can't even see it. Like my eyes are having a hard time looking at it for some reason. It's super thin. So I'll definitely have to find a use for this. Technically, I could have actually outlined Scream using this chrome gel instead of the white. Maybe I'll go back and do that at the end. At least now it's swatched and it looks really epic. I kind of have this idea that I want to write like "call me" on my middle finger, and then on my pinky, I kind of am thinking of sculpting a little 3D phone. Like, you know, like one of those phones with the wires. I think I'm gonna attempt to do that. Let's do the "call me" first. I'm actually gonna put a matte top coat first though, because I want to write the "call me" with a pencil first. Okay, so you can't really tell, but I kind of sketched out "call me." It was a little hard to do on the matte top coat even, not gonna lie, but I'm just gonna wipe it a little bit with a nail wipe to kind of try to just like fade the pencil a little bit. Oh, just kidding, I completely wiped it off. Oops. Okay, well, you know what? Just kidding. I don't need pencil. It's fine. We're gonna freestyle this. Freestyle. I think I'm gonna do it in the light pink color. It's not the best handwriting, but I'm just gonna say that that was on purpose because it makes it look more creepy, you know? You know what I'm saying? I'm also going to draw a couple hearts, I think, here and down here. I'm gonna make sure not to cover this little star though, because I definitely want that little star showing because it's cute. Also, I'm watching Coraline while I do this. One of my favorite movies. I honestly don't even consider it a Halloween movie. It's just a good movie. Some people think it's really scary, but I honestly love it. I don't think it's scary. It's just creepy in a good way. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I think that that's it for this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and top coat it. Yes, that looks so good. It's all coming together. I think that, should I do the phone first or should I leave the phone for last? I think that I'm just gonna go ahead and do my pointer finger first. And I think that for the pointer finger, I'm just gonna use this mirror gel to create like a little spider web thing, like a heart in the middle and then a spider web, you know? Kind of just like, you know, the typical heart in the middle with a spider web, you know? Actually, I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. I think that it would actually look better if I just did the web up in the corner over here on the black part. I think that it would show up better too. So I'm just gonna try to do that. You can kind of see the web from like certain angles. It actually looks really cute. I think it matches like the silver stars that are also in the black acrylic. I like it. I think that adding the silver stars was actually a good move because it ended up matching really well with the like metallic gel. But I think to add a little bit of symmetry to like this whole set and kind of like pull this together, I also want to put like the same web in the corner of the pinky nail right here. I am most likely still going to sculpt the phone on here, so don't worry, but I am going to put a little web in the corner over here. Okay, have you ever seen like those little spiders that are made out of like two rhinestones and then you draw the little legs on? I think I want to put one of those on the pointer finger. Cute. I had to kind of like touch up the spider web a little bit, but now I think I'm ready to top coat it. So actually, when I top coat it, I'm actually going to put a little heart rhinestone over there. I'm going to put my rhinestone glue gel there, and then I'm going to put the top coat. Can't even really tell what it is, but it's a heart rhinestone and it's cute. Also, the spider web kind of looks like it's melting after I put the top coat on it, but you know what? I think that just adds to the creepiness, so it's fine. It's fine. Okay, so I'm finally gonna do the little telephone on my pinky. Just gonna clean it off. And don't be mad at me, but I'm like, just don't have the patience to put on gloves right now, so I'm gonna do it without them. Okay, so we've just got one more left, and that's the thumb. I'm honestly so tired of this set at this point, so I'm just gonna do something really simple. I'm gonna start with some drips. And since there are little stars in here, I think that it would be cute just to put like one little star rhinestone in the middle of this nail. Alright, so here they are, you guys. They're finally finished. Honestly, I started these yesterday at like 3 o'clock and now it's 3 o'clock the next day. I think I've spent literally 8 hours on these altogether, and yeah, so if you're wondering why I can't post a video every single day, I wish I could, but it takes me literally 8 hours to do a set. And then it also takes time to remove them every time. It takes a really long time to edit all the footage. I'm always so happy with how they turn out. I think that these are so cute. I'm happy with them. Even though I did get a little lazy at the end, I think they came out really cute. Let me know what you think of this set, and let me know what your favorite horror movie is, what your favorite Halloween movie is. It doesn't even have to be a horror movie. It can just be like a Halloween movie. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, you could take that like button and punch it in the face just to show me how much you loved it. And for every subscriber I get, that's another subscriber. So you could be one of those if you want it to be extra special like that. And as always, cuties, go enjoy your life. Go enjoy every single second of the beautiful life that you have. I'm sorry, I'm really tired now. I need to go get another cup of coffee. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. I love you. Mwah.